Hey, what's up, Dani here, and welcome to my channel and another video. Today I'm here with a manga tag and it's called Do I Have That Manga? And it's based off the Do I Have That Book challenge that I also did a while ago, where you had to run around and find a book that fits that question. But this one is more of a recommendation than one that you have to go find stuff. So yes, I thought I'm gonna do this because I haven't done any reading / manga related video on my channel in a long time, because yes. But anyway, this tag has been created by Rachel. I will leave her YouTube channel in the description. You should go follow her. And yes, so it's basically just random stuff and you have to find some manga to talk about. So that's what we're gonna do. So there is 19 prompts. So let's start it. Right, so the first one is a shoujo manga. I mean, I know I have shoujo, but I knew there was a very limited amount of shoujo. So I am going to talk about two. The first one I'm going to show is Banana Fish, which it is shoujo, as it says here. But it's like a lot of action, and this is what I like. So I don't really read a lot of like shoujo stuff that is like all romance and that stuff. I'm more into like action and paranormal stuff, so this is why I don't have a lot of shoujo, but love this one. It's a completed series. I don't know if it's still in print. I haven't been up to date with anything in so long, so I had no idea. It's 19 volumes. And it's basically just gangs and shit and guns and everything. There's a lot of trigger warnings, so it's not for everyone, but I love it. And yes, so I recommend this one for shoujo if you like more action and less romance. There is a male romance in here. It's not really like talked about a lot. There's not a lot happening, but the decisions they make is based off that. So yes, but it's really good. It's gangs and fighting and guns and people dying. There's a lot of trigger warnings, so yes, but I love it. And if you rather want to watch the anime, I would definitely recommend the anime, because it basically is the same in anime. Except if you watch the anime instead of reading the manga, I would recommend reading the last volume, volume 19, because there's 2 extra stories in there that aren't in the anime and they add to the whole thing, so I would recommend that. But yes, both is good, anime and manga. And the other one that I have for this category that is, I guess, as I was looking it up, I don't really know demographics of anything I read, because yes, but it did say it's a shoujo, so yes. But anyway, the other one is number 6, which is a futuristic dystopian, I guess is what you call sci-fi series manga. There's, I think, 9 volumes. Again, it's a male kind of relationship, eventually maybe happening or not, but it's very futuristic, and the whole plot plays more of a prominent factor in this than the relationship. But again, like with Banana Fish, the relationship influences people's decisions, obviously. So yes, but yeah, both of them are more action and more stuff going down and less romance. So yes, these are the 2 shoujos I have. And then the next category is Josei, which honestly I didn't think I would have anything, because I barely have shoujo though. I thought all of the things I have was shoujo, but apparently it's not. So again, I have two, and again it's boys BL manga, because, and as I said, Wikipedia and the internet told me that this is Josei, so I'm just going with it because I have no idea. But anyway, the first one I have is Love Stage, which, yes, it's been a while that I've read this, a long while. I don't remember like everything properly, but it's basically, it plays in school and it's a school play, as I think, and or something like that. And the main two characters in the play is a guy and a girl, and then the guy kind of likes the girl, but then it turns out the girl is a boy because he just dressed up as a girl, and it's going from there. And this is more love story because it does say it in the title, but it's funny. There's a lot of comedy in here as well, and yes, but it's explicit, so yes, keep that in mind. And the other one that I have is Go For It Nakamura, which again is a BL, and it's just funny. This one is just so funny. It's a one-shot, so this is all there is, that you don't need more. And it's also been a while since I've read this, but I remember just really loving this because it's just so cute and hilarious. And yes, so it's basically just about this guy who fell in love with another guy, but he's like very closeted and shy and everything, and it's just him dealing with this whole thing. And yes, it's just so cute and funny, so I love it. So yes, this is the Josei. Apparently I thought it was shoujo, but apparently not, but I guess yes. Okay, that's that. And honestly, I think that's all I have that is in that category, because that's who I am. Now we're getting to the more problem parts, because I have a lot of that stuff. So yes, the next one is shonen. So obviously there's a lot of shonen I have, but I just take some of them because there's more categories later that fit some other series that I have, so I'm just gonna show a few. Right, I need to like stop talking so much about each series because this video is gonna be hella long if I do. So, shonen. The first one I have is Silver Spoon, which is a slice of life about a guy who is going to this agricultural high school as a city boy, and he has to like adapt to the whole farm life, and it's just so funny and cute, and I love this so much. I only have 4 volumes, so I need to get the other volumes at some point, but it's just really cute. And this is also from the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist, so if you're into Full Metal Alchemist and you like the writing and everything, you should definitely pick this up. It's just so funny and cute, and yes, it's just a good time, so yes. Then the next one is more of like a drama. I didn't know it was shonen, I thought it was shoujo, but it apparently not. And that is A Silent Voice, which is just a really good series about this girl who's deaf and the boy who is bullying her, and shit going down and people growing up, and yes, character development, that's what is in here. So yes, that's, I mean, everyone knows about this series, I don't have to say too much about it, but I just really love this series and I would recommend it if you haven't read it yet. And the other one is a series that took me by surprise when I read this first volume, and it didn't disappoint until now, and it's just such a good series, and that is The Promised Neverland. It's hella dark, which I didn't, if you look at this cover, this is not what you get, but this took a 180 turn at the end of this volume, and it just spiraled down from there on, and I was in for it. It's so good, honestly. If you like some mystery, dark shit, read this. Honestly, it's so good. So that's my shonen. Then for seinen is the next category, which I have a lot apparently, which I didn't know. I thought I had a lot of shonen, but I'm gonna go with a series that I'm not gonna talk about again later on. So, but I definitely want to show it, and that is Monster. This is so good. Like, if you're into crime stuff and psychological stuff, read this. Like Criminal Minds, but more brains, and less crime solving, but just following these people in this series is just so good, and the psychology behind it and everything is just so good. If my sister would understand English well enough, I would definitely give her this series and make her read it, because she wants to study psychology, so I feel like this would be perfect. But yes, I just really freaking love this, and these covers are beautiful because they work together, so you can like make this whole wall of pictures. If I would have the space, I would do this, but yes, this series, amazing, amazing, love it. Then the next category is yaoi, which I always see a difference between BL and yaoi, because BL for me is like just series with main characters being gay and liking each other, and yaoi for me is more like when it goes more explicit. So I don't really own any BL that is that explicit, so I guess the most explicit I own is again Love Stage, because like I don't even know how explicit this is, but well, okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, so yes, yaoi for sure. Yes, but that's the only one I own, so I've already talked about this, so I'm not gonna go into this again, but yes. Then the next one is Yuri, which I do not own anything. I'm so sorry. I have nothing for this category, absolutely nothing. So, carry on. The next one is horror manga. Now, I'm not the biggest horror person-ish. I do like some shit, but yeah. But obviously for this category we can go with the godfather of horror manga, and that is Junji Ito. These are the ones I own so far. But yes, Junji Ito is, how should I say, weird horror. It's not horror, it's weird. It's hella weird, but it's like sometimes I'm reading some of the short stories and it just makes me shiver, because just the idea of being in this situation is, yes, that's where the horror is. It's the idea of being in this situation. It's not slasher horror or anything, but yes, I love Junji Ito and I definitely want to get more, hopefully at some point. And if you want like bloody horror, like really horror, that. I mean, just look at it. Okay, so my battery died, so yes, I'm just gonna go quicker through this now. So next one is Paranormal, which obviously would be like Tokyo Ghoul, but I would say I would vibe most with, for the fact that I really love paranormal shit. I don't really have a lot of manga, but there's one that I haven't been reading for so long, and that would be Devil's Line. I only got 4 volumes and it's been a long time that I've read this. So yes, but it's like vampires, and yes, I really want to get back to this. But yeah, I guess this will be my pick. Then next one will be action manga. And I love action, so action adventures, so there's a lot I have. So I mean, technically, like Banana Fish is action. Like, of course, I would say Hunter x Hunter. or a Magi, for example. Like Magi is more adventure, but there's still loads of action in here. And of course Hunter x Hunter, but like everyone knows this series, so I'm not gonna elaborate. So yes, action. I have more action because I love action. So like My Hero would be action, Vinland Saga would be action, I feel like, as well, like, you know, yeah. Anyway, I don't know where this video is going, but the next category is sports manga. I love sports manga. I don't own a lot, I have 2 basketball ones, but my favorite would be, and people who know me know that what series I'm gonna show, but obviously Haikyuu, because I fucking love this manga, the characters, everything is so cool, love it, yes, this would recommend to everyone. Then next category is a slice of life, which, given the fact I really love action and drama and shit going down, I really like slice of life. But yes, so I would definitely go with my favorite series. Again, if you've followed me for long enough, you know what that is, and that obviously would be Barakamon, because I love this. This is one of my favorite series. Just love it. I relate so much to the main character, so yes. This is basically like, I mean, most of the people know what this is about, but like, it's about this guy who's from Tokyo, and he's a calligrapher, and he has like lost his mojo, and he's sent to this island, and he has to like adapt to that island life, and you know, like everything's different, and there's like loads of children, and yes, he has to adapt to the whole life. And I just love this series so much. It's completed, it's got 18 volumes, and I adore this series so much. I love it so much. Then the next category is Smutty Manga, which, given the fact that Love Stage is my most yaoi I own, I don't have one. So next. Then the next one is college setting, and I don't honestly know, because to be fair, everything that plays in a school is high school. So college, well, I guess I could use once again Love Stage, because it does say currently a college student. So yes, I think this is the closest I have to a college setting. So yes, Love Stage. Then we have One Shot. I mean, Go For It Nakamura is a one shot, but I would choose for this category, I would go with The God's Lie, which is a book that I haven't read in so long. I don't remember it fully, but it's very sad. But yeah, this is a one shot, that's all there is. A lot of people love this, a lot of people recommend this, and so yes, I would too, and it's amazing. And yes, so this is my one shot. Then we have the next category is bind up edition, so I guess it's like anything that is 2-in-1s, 3-in-1s, so anything I have on top here would be for that category. But I think because everyone knows all these series, I'm going with something else. So for that I would recommend Orange, which this is the series. I think this is 3-in-1s, 3 in this one, 2 in this one to complete the series, and 1 extra story, as I remember. I think it's been a while. But yes, this is a very good series. Absolutely loved it. Also watched the anime and even the live action to this, and it's just so sad and cute, and just yes, definitely recommend this series a lot. So yes, my pick for this one is Orange. Then the next one is completed series on my shelf. It doesn't have to be one you finished reading, but one you completed in buying. And I have quite a few, which I don't know how that happened, but yes. So, but I'm trying to see which one I haven't shown yet. Well, I guess I could go with an older series, but I read it like a few years ago, but I got Slam Dunk, which I have complete 31 volumes. I've read it also, so I have completed it in buying and reading. So yes, I would pick that because I really like this series. I think it's from the 90s or even 80s. No, I think it's 90s. Oh yeah, 1990 I think. So it's very old, but yes, it's very, very good. So this is my pick for that one. Then the next category is series on your shelf you haven't started yet. The only thing I can think about is looking at my TBR shelf, and that will be Golden Kamuy. I have the first 6 volumes, but I haven't started reading this yet. I should get to this, like, to see if I even like it, but yes, lately it's not going well for me reading wise, so yes. But yes, Golden Kamuy is my pick for this. We're almost done. The next category is manga not published by Kodansha or Viz. And for this I would like to recommend one of my favorite series I have on my shelf. I absolutely adore this series, and that would be The Girl from the Other Side. It's by 7 Seas, and I vibe with this so much. It would also be for the category of paranormal, because you know. But this is dark, and the art is amazing because it's got that black and white dark vibe that I am so here for. So yes, this is for art, aesthetics, serious story, vibe, everything's perfect. It's paranormal, it's mystery, it's darker, the art is mysterious, and I just love this series so much. This is definitely one of my favorite series ever, and it probably always will be one of my favorite series ever. So yes, The Girl from the Other Side. And the last category is series where the first volume was published this year, and I do not have anything that goes into this category because A, I'm still catching up on old series, and B, I haven't been buying anything in so long, literally. So yes, I don't have anything published in 2020. I don't think so. Not manga, at least. Nope. Yes, no. There's so many series I would recommend on my shelf that I haven't shown yet. But yes, that's actually this tag, or this, yes, this tag. And that would be that. I want to tag some more people. I would tag Elias, and who has a lot of manga, Chin Graves. And yes, I'm gonna tag these 2 people, so Elias and Chin Graves. I'm tagging you, and I tag everyone who's watching this video and wants to do this tag. You're tagged officially by me, so you can say that. But yeah, this is the video. I will leave all the information down in the description, also the video by Rachel, the official video. And yes, so that's the tag. I had to like speed through it at the end because this is hella long. So yes, but anyway, that's this video. Hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.